था, capital budgeting is essential. So capital budgeting, simple funda, capital budgeting is useful for making capital investment decision, right? It's a long-term investment decision. What is it? It's a long-term investment decision, where a decision to invest or not to invest based on what? Comparison of cost against benefit. Comparison of cost against benefit over the long period, right? Our cost is 20 crores, but returns, cash inflow is 30 crores. Yes, then it is beneficial. So invest it. We have taken decision that invest it. So the management will going to buy those machine, right? Or that machine. So that is why capital investment involves large expenditure. So we have to think, we have to plan it, we have to assume it, right? So capital investment involves large expenditure to purchase fixed asset like machinery, etc. Such investment is expected to give benefits. Yes, such investment is expected. हमारा एक्सपेक्टेशन तो वही रहेगा ना कि बेनिफिट मिले. लॉस का कोई एक्सपेक्टेशन करता है क्या? अगर उससे लग रहा है कि लॉस है तो उसमें इन्वेस्टमेंट ही क्यों करना, उसका प्लानिंग क्यों करेंगे हम लोग? तो why should we plan? So such investment is expected to give benefits for many years. So long term investment decision, capital budgeting जो करते हो long term investment decision के लिए, why? Because these investments is expected to give benefits for many years in future. Many years in future, that is why capital budgeting. अब वो बहुत सालों तक आपको बेनिफिट देगा. तो इन्वेस्टमेंट करने से पहले you have to plan it, you have to make a budgeting, that is nothing but a capital budgeting. That is why capital budgeting is essential. So this is what normal introduction of that, and simple meaning of capital budgeting is what एक लिया normal meaning है. Now see, one definition is given by, according to John J. Hampton. Capital budgeting definition given by whom? What? John J. Hampton. He said, what is capital budgeting? Capital budgeting describes what? The firm's formal planning process. What is capital budgeting? It's a firm formal planning process. It's a planning process, right? We are estimating, na? That is why it's a firm's formal planning process for what? For the acquisition and investment of capital. जो कैपिटल है, whatever the funds are, right? So वो फंड को इन्वेस्टमेंट कैसे करना है, एक्वायर कैसे करना है, these all are the factors, right? To consider capital budgeting, to consider budgeting, right? So what is capital budgeting? Capital budgeting is the firm's formal planning process. What is capital budgeting? Firm's formal planning process. For what? For what? For the acquisition and investment of capital, right? Because it's a big investment, it's a large expenditure, so we have to make a planning. And that planning is what? Like a formal plan. So this is what firm's formal planning process for what? Acquisition and investment of those capital. That is why capital budgeting is required. It's a planning, it's an estimation, right? मालूम पड़ गया, अब 20 करोड़ का मशीन परचेस करना है, इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है, उसके लिए फंड कैसे अरेंज होगा, एवरीथिंग वी हैव टू कंसीडर. फंड अरेंज होगा, कॉस्ट होगा, राइट? रिटर्न्स कितना मिलेगा, कैश इनफ्लो क्या आएगा. सो दीज ऑल आर द पार्ट ऑफ कैपिटल बजटिंग. रिमेंबर इट. सो दिस इज द डेफिनेशन गिवन बाय whom? According to John J. Hampton. So capital budgeting, what beta describes? The firm's formal planning process. It's a firm's formal planning process for what? For the acquisition and investment of capital. Come on, see this definition. एक बार definition देख लो फटाफट. Review it. This is very important, right? According to whom? According to John J. Hampton. See to it. What? Definition. See to it. Capital budgeting. Now, what are the features or characteristics of capital budgeting? Sometimes in exam, they can ask peculiarities of capital budgeting. Peculiarities means what? Peculiarities is nothing but a features. So features of capital budgeting. So what is the feature of capital budgeting? See here. So first feature, that is non-repetitive. What? First feature is what? Non-repetitive. That is capital budgeting decision. Long term investment decision क्या बार बार होता है? It's repeatedly occurred? No. It's a non-repetitive in nature. Right? Capital budgeting decision is a non-repetitive in nature. Long-term investment decision is non-repetitive. Right? हो गया 5 साल 10 साल में एक बार हो गया, बड़ी बड़ी मशीन खरीदने के लिए हो गया, या अदर्स कुछ एक बार हो गया तो 5 years और 10 years तक सोचने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. Right? So this is what non-repetitive in nature. Capital budgeting is what? Non-repetitive in nature. It involves simple, large investment. It involves large expenditure, large investment, big investment. And the next point is what? Uncertain returns. But a return is what? Uncertain. Yes, we are investing 20 crores, but it's not guaranteed that you will get the return. It's not guaranteed. Right? It's not guaranteed that you will definitely get the return. It's not guaranteed. Remember it. That is why in capital budgeting, returns are uncertain. Only we are estimating. Yes, this will happen. This returns will come. These are estimation, but it's uncertain. Whatever happen, whatever will happen in future, nobody knows what will happen. Right? So it's uncertain returns. Right? A capital budgeting is having uncertain returns. Then normal सी बात है, capital budgeting, long-term investment decision. So here, topmost level involvement are there. They will think about it. They will consider about it. Right? With the finance manager. So top level management, topmost level involvement is there, because without that, nothing will be possible. Right? So topmost level involvement. Then systematic process. What is it? Systematic process. What beta? Systematic process. Now, systematic process is what it involves. In systematic process means capital budgeting is what? It's a systematic process. What is it? It's a systematic process. So what is systematic process? Yes, I know. And we know that is, it's a process. Capital budgeting is what? Process. But what process? What are the points in this? So systematic process involves what? Here the project generation is first, means generation of ideas. What we have to do, where we have to invest, what returns that machines or that fixed asset will give. First we have to think about those projects. Project generation, ideas, right? A generation of what? Ideas. So in systematic process, there is what? Project generation. Remember it. This systematic process, capital budgeting process point has been asked in short notes last year. Only this point. These process, capital budgeting process. Right? So it involves what? First one is what? Project generation, that is generation of ideas. Second one is what? After generating ideas, after thinking about that, we have to evaluate that projects. Evaluate it, right? After evaluation, right? If there are 3-4 machineries, first we have to see all the alternatives. We have to make an evaluation. And after that, we will select the project. Project selection will be there, right? After evaluation, project selection. And after selecting those projects, after selecting the project, we will what? Select करने के बाद what we have to do? Implement it, execute it. So execution of that project, right? And after execution, we have to what? We have to follow. We have to do the follow-up of those projects, right? So follow-up is very important. कोई भी काम करेगा follow-up नहीं होगा तो मतलब नहीं. So in capital budgeting, this is the one feature, that is systematic process, which involves, remember this, these points are very important. कट करके दिया है इसको point, right? एकदम short में. Project generation, project evaluation, then selection, and execution, and then follow up. Systematic steps hai beta. These all are systematic steps. These all are systematic process and nothing. So in systematic process, what are there? Generation, project generation is there. Then project evaluation, yes. Then project selection, then project execution, and finally project follow up. What beta? Project follow up. So that is why it is known as what beta? Systematic process. Clear? Systematic process. And after that, next feature or last feature is what? Irreversible decision. Irreversible decision. This point I've explained. Now this point. Irreversible decision means once the decision has been taken, so it cannot be reversed. So you have to think about. You have to think about it. 10 times thinking. You have to think 10 times before investing. So because this is the big investment, large expenditure, that is why it's an irreversible decision. That is why you have to plan properly. You have to make an analysis, right? You have to follow these process because this decision is irreversible, right? What this decision is what, bacha? Irreversible, right? Since the decision are not repetitive and once made cannot be taken back, right? So cannot be taken back. That is why you have to think about, right? Think about many times before investing because it's an irreversible decision. So these all are some important features which you all have to remember it. So these are the features, characteristics or peculiarities of what? Capital budgeting, right? So come on, review it. What are the features of capital budgeting, beta? First feature, it's non-repetitive. Barabar hai? Non-repetitive. Then second point, large investment is there. Then there are uncertain returns. Very good. Then next point, uncertain decision. Got it? Tell me again. Come on, repeat it. Features of capital budgeting. First, non-repetitive. It's non-repetitive in nature. Large investment involved. Third one is what? Uncertain returns. Then top most level involvement is there. Then it's a systematic process which involves what? Project generation, project evaluation, project selection, project execution, and project follow-up. And finally, irreversible decision. What beta? What? Capital budgeting techniques. What are the different capital budgeting techniques, right? So beta, in capital budgeting techniques, there are two techniques. See, this arrow and this arrow. First, A1 is what? Non-discounted techniques. What? Non-discounted technique. Second, B, discounted technique. What? First one, non-discounted technique. Second one, discounted technique, right? Now see, beta, non-discounted matlab kya? Non-discounted or discounted. But a non-discounted matlab it does not consider time value of money. This technique does not consider time value of money. So time value of money matlab jo future की value है, future की value को present पे लाने के लिए we have to consider present value factor, PV factor, right? In FYBAF you have studied PV factor से multiply करके you are what? Finding the present value. So in non-discounted technique, this PV factor is not followed. So PV factor, time value of money, is not considered in non-discounted technique. But in discounted technique, time value of money is considered, right? So if time value of money is considered, it means what? Present value factor will be considered. Present value factor will be considered here, right? Clear? So discounted techniques, non-discounted techniques. Now, bacha, in non-discounted techniques, there are two types. First one, payback period. Second one, average or accounting rate of return. What? First one, payback period, right? This is what payback period method, or you can say payback period. And second, average rate of return or accounting rate of return. Remember it, huh? सबका formula याद करना है, then only you can solve the sums easily, right? So in non-discounted techniques, first one is what? Payback period. Second one, average or accounting rate of return. समझा? नॉन डिस्काउंटेड में ये दो मेन याद रखो फिलहाल, जो जो इंपॉर्टेंट है, राइट है? एग्जाम्स के हिसाब से भी ये सारे इंपॉर्टेंट है जो भी यहाँ है, इसलिए सब पॉइंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ऑल द पॉइंट्स व्हिच आर गिवन हियर, सो रिमेंबर इट केयरफुली. सो फर्स्ट नॉन डिस्काउंटेड में पेबैक पीरियड और ARR, अकाउंटिंग रेट ऑफ रिटर्न, दैट इज एवरेज रेट ऑफ रिटर्न. इसको एवरेज रेट ऑफ रिटर्न और अकाउंटिंग रेट ऑफ रिटर्न बोल सकते हो. नाउ इन discounted techniques where time value of money is considered means PV factor, present value factor यहां आएगा, और ये सब जब प्रैक्टिकल करोगे तो इजीली क्लियर होगा. फिलहाल अभी याद रखो क्लासिफिकेशन विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट है? मालूम पड़ना चाहिए आपको सम सॉल्व करते टाइम पे, हाँ ये डिस्काउंटेड है टेक्निक, ये डिस्काउंटेड टेक्निक है, ये नॉन डिस्काउंटेड है, राइट है? सो सी इन डिस्काउंटेड टेक्निक्स, डिस्काउंटेड में बराबर है, देखो यहाँ ये दो मेन याद रखना, और भी बहुत सारे, बट ये दो मेन याद रखो फिलहाल, ठीक है? सो डिस्काउंटेड टेक्निक्स में फर्स्ट डिस्काउंटेड पेबैक पीरियड. व्हाट? डिस्काउंटेड पेबैक पीरियड. सी दिस इज व्हाट पेबैक पीरियड. इन नॉन डिस्काउंटेड दिस इज पेबैक पीरियड, एंड इन डिस्काउंटेड, सी डिस्काउंटेड में क्या बेटा? फर्स्ट वन इज व्हाट? What is first one in discounted? हाँ, discounted payback. What? Discounted payback period. ठीक है? अब इधर क्या है? Discounting factor, that is PV factor consider नहीं होता. But here PV factor is considered. That is what this payback period is known as discounted payback. Formula same रहेगा, दोनों का फॉर्मूला, इसका भी सेम फॉर्मूला है. Difference is what? Here PV factor is considered. इधर क्या आएगा बेटा? पीवी फैक्टर कंसिडर होगा. वो सब प्रैक्टिकल करते टाइम पे देखेंगे. हाँ, अटेंडेंस अपना डालना चालू कर दो फटाफट चैट बॉक्स में, फास्ट स्टार्ट कर दो. पुट योर अटेंडेंस इन चैट बॉक्स, राइट? सो फर्स्ट डिस्काउंटेड पेबैक, राइट है? अटेंडेंस डालते डालते सुनते रहो बेटा. डिस्काउंटेड पेबैक पीरियड. सेकेंड एनपीवी, नेट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू, that is net present value method. Okay, then third one is what? Profitability index. Third one is what beta? Profitability index or benefit cost ratio. See, this profitability index method is also known as benefit cost ratio. Remember this. What? This profitability index method is also known as benefit cost ratio. And finally IRR, internal rate of return. So these all are what your discounted techniques. What beta? These all are your what? Discounted technique, right? क्या है discounted techniques? Discounted payback period. Second, net present value. Third, profitability index or benefit cost ratio. And finally, internal rate of return. ठीक है? तो बेटा इसका क्लासिफिकेशन यू हैव टू रिमेंबर इट केयरफुली, राइट है? तो वी विल स्टार्ट स्टेप बाय स्टेप. पहले नॉन डिस्काउंटेड टेक्निक का फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला वी विल सी पेबैक पीरियड. सो इट्स वेरी सिंपल. पेबैक पीरियड इज वेरी सिंपल. सी नाउ इन पेबैक पीरियड देयर आर टू क्लासिफिकेशन. फर्स्ट, व्हेन कैश इनफ्लो, जो रिटर्न्स आता है बेटा, कैश इनफ्लो इन द नेचर ऑफ यूनिफॉर्म अमाउंट्स, सेम अमाउंट. और सेकंड क्या है? अगर सेम अमाउंट नहीं है, मतलब एवरी ईयर द अमाउंट इज डिफरेंट. First year में 10,000, second year में 20, like that. So if same amount is there, 10, 10, 10, 10, same, 10,000 first year, 10,000 second year, 10,000 third year. So payback period formula is what? Initial investment divided by annual cash inflow. Formula याद होना चाहिए सबको, right है? So payback period is equal to initial investment कितना किया आपने divided by annual cash inflow. Formula याद रखो, practical के टाइम पे सब हम लोग example के साथ solve करेंगे. एंड अगर अनइवन अमाउंट है तो फॉर्मूला क्या है? अनइवन अमाउंट का फॉर्मूला याद रखो, ये तो अनइवन अमाउंट का जब तक प्रैक्टिकल नहीं करोगे तब तक प्रॉपरली समझेगा नहीं, बरोबर है? लेकिन फॉर्मूला पढ़ के रखो, प्रैक्टिकल में आपको उसको पूरा क्लियर करवाता हूँ. पेबैक पीरियड इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? पीबीपी फॉल्स आफ्टर ईयर प्लस रिक्वायर्ड अमाउंट डिवाइड बाय एनुअल कैश इनफ्लो आफ्टर पीबीपी फॉल्स ईयर, राइट है? तो ये पूरा जब हम लोग सम करेंगे तब देखेंगे.